No, Fraser, trust me, you don't know this world. It's got its own code, its own rules, its own lingo.
Well, you might be surprised, Ray. I'm not unaccustomed to programs designed to help disadvantaged youths. As a matter of fact,
These kids aren't disadvantaged, they're gang members, okay? This gets them off the street, gives them something positive to do, blows off a little steam.
well, I fail to see the difference between that and the wildfowl rescue program that I helped organize.
You want to know the difference? In this program, you try to separate your opponent from his home.
Pugilism.
It's not pugilism, Fraser, it's boxing. And remember about the lingo. Levon, this is my friend Fraser.
Hey, Fraser, what's up?
Well, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange is up. Ray's hair is up.
He's Canadian.
My man, shout out.
Shout out funny.
Hi, Fraser.
Francesca.
What's with him?
No, he won't speak to me.
How come?
Well, the alarm clock went off at 5, and he refused to budge, so I reprimanded him for being slothful.
5. Isn't that, like, dark?
Yes?
Yeah. Look at it. I'll be up there. I'll be dancing. Messing my man face all up.
That's a good attitude. Now, just boom, you dance yourself back to the locker and don't get too cocky.
I'm not
Don't
cocky.
get too cocky.
I'm not cocky. I'm the best.
Good luck, son.
Yeah.
Guy wins a couple of Little League fights, thinks he's Muhammad Ali.
Look, you wanted to come, Francesca. I said you could come, but I did not say you could criticize.
It's just a little comment, bro.
And it wasn't Little League. It was Community League, and it wasn't a couple of fights. It was all of them.
Whatever.
He's the best fighter I ever trained.
Isn't he the only fighter you ever trained?
Yeah, and tonight he fights against a pro. And if he wins, he could be going all the way.
All the way to where?
Up the ranks to the top. What do you think? Boom, 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 boom. I still got all the moves. I could have been.
A contender?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Lucky guess.
I wasn't aware that you'd had a boxing career, Ray.
It wasn't exactly a career. It was more of
A disaster?
Hobby?
A meltdown?
Pastime?
Nightmare?
Look, you're both very, very funny. But I had to quit when I got married to Stella because she didn't think it was, what's the,
Civilized?
That's it.
Yeah.
Yo, Red.
Hey,
Yo, man, we gonna kill him tonight.
you know it, Holmes.
Yeah.
And those would be?
Fans.
Fans?
Cabrini Gangsters, Levon's gang.
And I imagine those would also be fans?
The Rolling 22s, the other guy's gang.
I see. So each fighter then comes equipped with his own gang.
You sure you want to do this? My boy's pretty good.
It's Vecchio. So is mine.
Well, you know, I've trained a few, and Duran could be the best ever.
Oh, yeah? Better than Sugarman?
Bigger and faster. Wouldn't want your boy to get hurt.
Ray, can you tell me, please, this Sugar Man, is that a first name or a last name?
Where are you from?
This is Constable Benton Fraser. He first came to Chicago on the killers of his father. He's Canadian. You don't want to know. Bare knuckle fighter.
No, Ray, I only wrestled bears.
Okay. Good luck.
He's trying to psych me. Franco Devlin is trying to psych me.
And that's a good thing, I take it?
It's fantastic. He's a legend. He's one of the great trainers. And he's trying to psych me. That means this guy's in trouble. If this guy's in trouble, that means we got a shot.
And who is the Sugar Man?
He was going to be the next heavyweight champion of the earth. Devlin trained him till he got big, then Sugarman dumped him.
Why?
He got a guy with more juice from ICM. Devlin's great at developing a fighter, but he's not that good at building a career.
You seem to know a lot about this.
Sure, I read Ring World every week.
Now, let me see if I've got this straight, Ray. When he said that his fighter was bigger and faster than the Sugar Man, was he lying?
If he wasn't, we're sunk because nobody's bigger and faster than the Sugarman.
He's very big.
Yeah, well, it's not about size, Fraser. It's, it's speed. It's, what's in the brain plate. It's psychology, you know. What'd he say to you?
He said he loved me.
Look at him. Look at the size of him. He's a freak. He does not love you. He wants to kill you. Okay? So you stick and move. Stick and move.
One.
Let's go. On your toes. Levine, let's go. Come on, just keep your leg. He's really fast.
He's very big.
He's really big and really fast. Up.
See the hot dog guy.
Take that off. Shake it off, Levine. Shake
You
it
can
off.
eat?
Go.
They're bleeding up there.
Blood never spatters this far.
Let's go.
He's killing me.
No, you're doing great.
He's killing me, right?
Yes, it would appear so.
You know, you just keep running around, tire him out. Fraser, don't drown my fighter.
Oh, that's right.
The ring's only about so big.
Yeah, but every step he's taking is killing him, so you just keep moving. Okay?
Yo, hot dog here.
Come on. Up. Let's go. Shake that off. Shake it off, Levine. Shake it off. Let's go.
Hit him!
Let's go. Wow. Move out of the corner. Move. Run away from... Let's go. That is great, Levine. You're wearing him down. You just stay out of the corners. You go to him. Remember, keep moving. Weave. Fraser, he would have hated himself if I didn't send him back in there, okay?
I see.
Okay, he takes one good punch and throw on the towel.
Do we have a towel?
You okay, right?
Don't know yet.
Yo, keep away from me. What?
You want to do some good? Stick with your brother.
Step off, old man.
Don't touch Franco. Not a good place for your guy to be.
No more than three. Clear it out. Yeah, you guys get your butts out of here. Come on.
He was killing me. He was. I couldn't even hit him. Then he just kind of got shaky, and I started getting some shots in. And I should have known he was sick. I should have quit.
Look, it wasn't your fault.
Look, nobody else in there hitting him.
You were both there to fight. You both knew there were risks.
I could have eased up on that last punch, you know. But I was thinking if If I just shake him up a little, you know, if I hit him in the head a couple times.
Son, I've seen a lot of fights. And a lot of vicious fighters. You are not one of them. Now, what happened in there was an accident. Plain and simple. You don't want to be beating yourself up over that. I better get to the hospital. You take care of your fighter.
Yes, sir.
Levon, it was a fair fight. You remember that.
I gotta see him.
Levon, I'm not sure if that's such a good idea.
I gotta know how he is.
Perhaps it would be a better idea to wait until the tempers have cooled down.
Like, you don't know my hood, man. Things don't get cool there.
Well, that's another good reason not to go to the hospital.
I gotta know.
All right. I'll go with you, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Jamal, how's your brother doing?
Man, don't be stepping to me like you care. I care, yo. You won. That's what it's all about, right?
Surely it's about more than that. It should be about competition and fair play.
It's about winning. Everybody knows that. You win, you move up. You lose, you go down. How's he doing? How's Duran doing? Oh, he's got some kind of coma thing. I don't even know if he's gonna make it or not. Which makes him a loser. Big time. Man, look, I know you're not gonna believe this, but I'm really sorry. You don't even know Osiris yet, chump. Yeah, but you're gonna. I lost $1. Man, don't do that.
Hit the dirt! Hit the dirt! Where's Levon?
Where's Jamal?
Stay.
All I'm saying, Ray, is that Jamal had a point.
On the top of his head.
The emphasis on winning over everything else tends to exacerbate the dangers of boxing.
What is that supposed to mean? Is that because I said kill him? This is lingo. This is what I'm talking about. When I said kill him, I mean hit him, win, and not kill him.
No,
Detective Vecchio?
I know that, and I'm certainly not trying to suggest that you were encouraging a homicide.
Guys.
Levon is a good kid. I mean, he wasn't trying to kill anybody. I mean, you box, you get hurt. That is just par for the course.
Well, if that's the case, then perhaps protective helmets would be a good idea.
Are you booking these guys, or are they just part of some colorful parade?
Yeah, we're booking them. Helmets? Come on, Fraser, you're not serious about this helmet thing.
Well, why not?
Because it's the sweet science. Boom, boom, boom. It's an art. You'd put a helmet on an artist? I think
No,
not.
but artists don't tend to get hit in the head on a regular basis. Although, you know, it's widely rumored that Hieronymus Bosch used to repeatedly bang his skull into his easel to stimulate his vision.
I love that. But think about auto racing. I mean, they make it safe. What is the point?
What are you saying? That the point is the danger?
No, boxing is the point. Danger is just a part of it.
Well, you know, if they wore protective helmets, it would minimize the danger.
You are so Canadian.
It's just logic, Ray.
Logic, exactly. Boxing has nothing to do with logic. It is sport taken to its purest nut. It is muscles, sweat, guts, torque, load. I mean, you ever meet a logical person who would bite off another man's ear?
It's just another argument for protective helmets with ear flaps.
You admit that I'm right or I'll pop you in the head.
We're not dealing with logic now, are we?
Logic's magic. Admit I'm right or I'll pop you.
Oh, well, gee, in that case, Ray, I guess you're right.
Thank you very much. Levon's got a buddy up on Vacuum Street.
You mean Hoover?
Hoover Street. It's gonna be a long night.
All right, now grab me a couple. I got it.
Hey, you guys have a long night?
Morning, Francis.
Hi, Fraser. Can I get you a coffee, tea, foot massage?
No, thank you, Francesca. Look, can you call the hospital and see if Duran is doing okay?
I called 10 minutes ago. There's no change. Neck rub?
No, thank you kindly. Maybe next week.
Come on! Where the hell is he?
Well, we know that he didn't go home.
Okay, well,
Vecchio,
Yeah?
I want you to pick up Levon Jefferson.
Yeah, we've been trying to do that all night, sir.
What is that?
Jamal Martin and a bunch of his pals jumped us and he split.
And we think that Martin may still be after him.
Oh, that's unlikely. Troco just found Martin dead in an alley. I want you to pick up Jefferson, suspicion of homicide. Si può, signori, scusatemi.
That's ugly.
Hey, you got a pretty good working over.
At least this one is nice and fresh. You should see them after 3-4 days in
Mort, come on.
squeamish.
Human. You wouldn't know anything about that.
It's the live ones that make me squeamish.
Look, can you give an estimated time of departure?
Give me a moment. Oh, do my holders. Oh, I'd say between 9 p.m. last night and 4 a.m. this morning.
Well, that's really accurate, Mort, because we saw him around 10.
Well, it narrows down a bit, doesn't it? Huh?
Look, Levon didn't do this.
What makes you say that?
Because I know the kid.
Yeah, well, maybe I should put Jack and Dewey on this
Like,
case.
no, you don't. I'll bring him in.
His knuckles there, he looks like he's been punching a concrete wall.
Oh, yes. He fought hard.
And his face. You think the average guy in the street could do that kind of damage?
No. It needs a lot of skill and strength.
Right, a boxer.
I didn't say he wasn't able to do it. I said he wouldn't do it.
Look, I'd like to take your word for it, detective, but the prosecuting attorney's office is going to want a little more than that.
Look, Fraser, I said no taste and stuff in the morgue. Ah, that is sick. That is, you get that? I don't get that. That's...
Is that a new method? Did you find something?
Bok choy.
Yeah, we found him behind a Chinese restaurant. There was garbage all over the place.
You see? You don't have to go tasting a dead guy's stuff to be a cop. We knew that already.
Furosemide?
Diuretic.
Was he taking it?
Maybe.
Can you test for it?
I could. Well, I have to go in. Why would I do it?
Because, Fraser, why?
There's no compelling reason. Well, never mind. We don't really need to know.
Fraser, a word with you for a second? Look, Fraser, don't hang me out to dry like that.
Like what, Ray?
Don't ask if the guy was taking dire arrests or whatever, and when I ask him about doing some tests, go, oh, never mind, nobody needs to know anyway.
I'm sorry.
Well, sorry doesn't cut it, Fraser. I'm a detective. A detective's got to have credibility with guys like Mort. You pull a little stunt like that, and I lose face.
Well, I think you have a surfer to face, Ray.
Francesca, can you get Tony Miller in here, please? Steve.
You got a number?
He's in the phone book under Cabrini Gangsters.
Gangsters are in a phone book?
If they got a phone, they're in the book. Huey, can you make this call for me? It's Winona Jefferson. That's Levon's aunt. He lives there. See if he came home.
Ray.
What?
I need your advice on something.
What?
Let's say you knew someone, maybe even a friend.
Right.
Hypothetically speaking, let's say this friend had an odor.
What kind of odor?
Bacon bits and fish.
Are you talking about your stinky partner?
You noticed too, huh?
Yeah, what's the question?
Well, am I obligated to tell him?
No. You're obligated to hose him down. Fraser, come on, let's go.
We're off to look for Levon?
No, the people who are looking for him.
Dave, would you mind?
Okay, Fraser, we gotta be kind of polite here.
Well, that's right up my alley, Ray. Dave?
No, this is a special kind of polite. It's like a lingo thing.
Ah, I understand. They're wearing headsets, Ray. Seems kind of organized for a street gang, isn't it?
Oh, this is the USA. This is, they got equal opportunity. They got upward mobility.
Good day, gentlemen.
Yo, that's a badass outfit.
He insulted the uniform.
He meant good. Bad means good. He digs the uniform.
Oh, you mean it's the lingo thing, sort of flip-flop?
Yeah.
Understood.
Well, yes, sir. It is bad. It is red serge, and it represents the Queen.
Oh, the Queen?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, thank you kindly.
We're here to see Duval Edwards.
Yeah, you are. Ah, yo, I got one of those. Yo, I got in a cereal box. And I'm thinking I'm gonna squeeze Mr. Heat in a few hours, so yo, what's up?
Sir, we understand that we don't have an appointment, but we were hoping that you would be able to accommodate us.
Accommodate you.
Hopefully, yes.
Holmes, can I have a word with you?
Aye.
Yo, boom, this is straight up. I mean,
Well, this is
I'm
known as the
Starsky,
samurai.
he's Hutch.
In particular, this is the lanyard.
We showed you our colors,
Now,
flashed
but it
our
does serve
badges, you know. It's not gonna be any trouble. We just want to talk to him for 10 minutes.
Yeah, so what's the word?
Let's say you're pursuing a criminal on horseback. And should you lose control of your weapon, you don't have to dismount, you see. You simply just scoop it up and there, presto, you have it in your hand again. It's something you gentlemen might want to consider.
Top, yo. Watch that, watch that.
Yeah.
Nice lads.
He's crazy, man.
This Dyer thingy, what is that?
It's a drug that increases the rate of urine formation in the kidneys.
Is that good?
Well, for certain medical conditions, yes.
So you think he was sick and that's what killed him?
No. I'm quite certain he was beaten to death.
Well, then why did you ask for the... Forget it.
Ray, maybe you can help me with this lingo thing. Is there, by any chance, a reference book for it?
No reference book. It's street, like that stuff at the door. Certain words are flipped, like bad means good.
What if something's bad?
That's just bad.
Isn't that confusing?
To a Mountie, yeah. See, fly is good. That's the bomb is great.
Oh, I see. So I could say, for instance, Ray, my very good friend, you are a flying bomb.
Nah, that doesn't work. Example. Holmes better keep it real, because we're just up for the 411. We don't want him to go the whole 9 yards and pull his gat and bang, bang, put a cap in us, you know? Because we'd be down on a 187.
I see, and a 187 is...
Dead.
Dead. Ah.
I usually don't allow dogs.
Well, actually, he's half wolf.
That's better.
The wolf's cool. A couple of your guys tried to take our heads off last night.
My guys?
Well, they were wearing Rolling 22 colors.
You know, all the wrong people seem to be getting those jackets.
Jamal was hanging with them.
Oh, so this is about Jamal getting killed.
No, this is about Levon Jefferson not getting killed.
You gotta understand, the guys take things like this kind of hard, you know. Jamal had a lot of friends in 22s. I mean, he's heading up our youth program.
Youth program? That's commendable.
Right, you know, we try to give a little something back to the community.
Right, in return for all the drug money you take out of it. The thing is, Levon did not kill Jamal.
Sure, and he had nothing to do with Duran going to the hospital.
What? All we want you to do is talk to your guys and get them to chill.
You gotta understand, we got 28,000 members. I mean, some days I only get to talk to all of them.
28,000? That's the population of Moose Jaw.
Canadian.
Yes, how did you know?
Lucky guess. Been thinking about branching up.
okay, right?
Don't know yet.
Yo, keep away from me. What?
You want to do some good, stick with your brother.
Step off, old man.
Don't touch Franco. Not a good place for your guy to be.
No more this city. Clear it out. Yeah, you guys get your butts out of here. Come on.
He was killing me. He was. I couldn't even hit him. Then he just kind of got shaky, and I started getting some shots in. And I should have known he was sick. I should have quit.
Look, it wasn't your fault.
Look, nobody else in there hitting him.
You were both there to fight. You both knew there were risks.
I could have eased up on that last punch, you know. But I was thinking if I just shake him up a little, you know, if I hit him in the head a couple times. You okay, right?
Don't know yet.
Yo, keep away from me. What?
You want to do some good, stick with your brother.
Step off, old man.
Don't touch Franco. Not a good place for your guy to be.
No more this city. Clear it out. Yeah, you guys get your butts out of here. Come on.
He was killing me. He was. I couldn't even hit him. Then he just kind of got shaky, and I started getting some shots in. And I should have known he was sick. I should have quit.
Look, it wasn't your fault.
Look, nobody else in there hitting him.
You were both there to fight. You both knew there were risks.
I could have eased up on that last punch, you know. But I was thinking if I just shake him up a little, you know, if I hit him in the head a couple times.
Son, I've seen a lot of fights. And a lot of vicious fighters. You are not one of them. Now, what happened in there was an accident. Plain and simple. You don't want to be beating yourself up over that. I better get to the hospital. You take care of your fighter.
Yes, sir.
Levon, it was a fair fight. You remember that.
I gotta see.
Levon, I'm not sure if that's such a good idea.
I gotta know how he is.
Perhaps it would be a better idea to wait until the tempers have cooled down.
Like, you don't know my hood, man. Things don't get cool there.
Well, that's another good reason not to go to the hospital.
I gotta know.
All right. I'll go with you, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Jamal, how's your brother doing?
Man, don't be stepping to me like you care. I care, yo. You won. That's what it's all about, right?
Surely it's about more than that. It should be about competition and fair play.
It's about winning. Everybody knows that. You win, you move up. You lose, you go down. How's he doing? How's Duran doing? Oh, he's got some kind of coma thing. I don't even know if he's gonna make it or not.
Take it off, let's go. Hit him! Let's go. Wow. Move out of the corner, move, run away from...
Let's go. That's great, Levon. You're wearing them down. You just stay out of the corners. You go to them. Remember, keep moving. Weave. Razor, he would have hated himself if I didn't send him back in there, okay?
I see.
Okay, he takes one good punch and we throw in the towel.
Do we have a towel?
Right. Move back.
okay, right?
Don't know yet.
Yo, keep away from me. What?
You want to do so good, stick with your brother.
Step off, old man. You okay, right?
Don't know yet.
Yo, keep away from me. What?
You want to do so good, stick with your brother.
Step off, old man.
Don't touch Franco. Not a good place for your guy to be.
No more than three. Clear it out. I'm scared. You guys get your butts out of here. Come on.
He was killing me. He was. I couldn't even hit him. Then he just kind of got shaky, and I started getting some shots in. And I should have known he was sick. I should have quit.
Look, it wasn't your fault.
Look, nobody else in there hitting him.
You were both there to fight. You both knew there were risks.
I could have eased up on that last punch, you know. But I was thinking if I just shake him up a little, you know, if I hit him in the head a couple times.
Son, I've seen a lot of fights. And a lot of vicious fighters. You are not one of them. Now, what happened in there was an accident. Plain and simple. You don't want to be beating yourself up over that. I better get to the hospital. You take care of your fighter.
Yes, sir.
Levon, it was a fair fight. You remember that.
I gotta see.
Levon, I'm not sure if that's such a good idea.
I gotta know how he is.
Perhaps it would be a better idea to wait until the tempers have cooled down.
Like, you don't know my hood, man. Things don't get cool there.
Well, that's another good reason not to go to the hospital.
I gotta know.
All right. I'll go with you, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Jamal, how's your brother doing?
Man, don't be stepping to me like you care. I care.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah! You okay, right?
Don't know yet.
Yo, keep away from me. What?
You want to do so good, stick with your brother.
Step off, old man.
Don't touch Franco. Not a good place for your guy to be.
No more than 3. Clear it out. Like you said, you guys get your butts out of here. Come on.
He was killing me. He was. I couldn't even hit him. Then he just kind of got shaky, and I started getting some shots in. And I should have known he was sick. I should have quit.
Look, it wasn't your fault.
Look, nobody else in there hitting him.
You were both there to fight. You both knew there were risks.
I could have eased up on that last punch, you know. But I was thinking if I just shake him up a little, you know, if I hit him in the head a couple times.
Son, I've seen a lot of fights. And a lot of vicious fighters. You are not one of them. Now, what happened in there was an accident. Plain and simple. You don't want to be beating yourself up over that. I better get to the hospital. You take care of your fighter.
Yes, sir.
Levon, it was a fair fight. You remember that.